Right, we're looking at perimeter and area of parallelograms and trapeziums. To be honest, I'm not going to talk about perimeter particularly. You know, perimeter is the distance around the edge of any 2D shape. So if I was doing the perimeter of this, actually I'll do very quickly, I say I won't do it, I'll very quickly do the perimeter of this parallelogram. So it's 6 times 4, this is 6 and this is 4 as well. So it should be 20. Remember, it's centimetres because perimeters are length. The area, however, is basically for a parallelogram is just base times vertical height. Now, where that works is if I chop this off here and stick it on here, I have a rectangle. Now, you've got to be a little bit careful. So if you take that bit off and stick it here, basically that's what I'm doing. You have a rectangle which is 6 wide and 3 tall. Okay, so the area of this is 6 times 3 centimetres, so the area is 18 centimetres squared. They'll often put the diagonal there, which is 4 in this case, just to try and bluff you into using that instead. But it's the vertical height of a parallelogram is what you use for that. Now, the trapezium, okay, you may see something like this at the front of a paper. You may see A plus B over 2 times H or something like that. Now that's a formula that some of you have to learn, some of you don't have to learn, but to be honest, I'd just learn it anyway. It makes it a lot quicker and easier. People forget about the formulae at the front of an exam paper. Now what that means, A and B are the two parallel sides. So these are A and B, H is the height. So that's the height. So if I put that in my formula, what you're ultimately doing is you're averaging out the length of the parallel sides. Now what I could do that pictorially is put that there, and that actually goes there, and it forms another rectangle. But you need to do the average length of the height of the parallel sides. So 6 plus 10 over 2 times 7, so 6 plus 10 is 16, divided by 2 is 8 times 7, which is 56, and again it's an area, isn't it, centimetre squared. So don't forget that this formula is often at the front of exam papers, right, but the A and B mean the parallel sides, the H is the height. The only trouble you may have with the parallelogram is remembering it's the vertical height you're after, not the slanted height.